Welcome back to my channel. So on today's video I'll be showing you how I made this front slit skirt. So I've already made a straight line for my waistline there. So from the waistline I'm gonna go down to the hip point, and from the hip point then I will measure the full length of my skirt. So these are the vertical measurement. So well, after marking my vertical points, what I will do is just take a straight rule and then draw the straight lines like how I'm doing. So well, now I'm gonna take my tape measure and divide my hip, around the hip measurement by 4, and after that I will go on my waistline, take my waist measurement and also divide it by 4, and then after dividing it by 4 I'll make a mark and add extra 1 inch for the darts. So after that I will join these 2 points together like so. So now I will take my hip measurement. So here it's 10 inches. So from that 10 inches I will subtract 2 inches. So it's gonna be 8 inches. So on the full length line I will measure 8 inches, and then I will go ahead and just draw a straight line. On this line here to this point here, I will mark out the dots. So what I'm gonna do is I'll find the middle point right here, and after finding the middle point I'll measure half an inch on the sides, and then I will go down by 3 inches, and then I'll just make the straight lines to join all the points together right there. And that's it. I'm labeling my waist, my hip, and my full length. And that's it. I will cut out my pattern. So first thing first, after cutting out this pattern, what I will do is I will cut out all my fabric, and this will be the back. Because for this skirt, I will have 2 pieces for the front and then 1 piece of the back. So at this point I'm just measuring and redrawing the pattern. And that's it. So now let's start with our front. So from the hip line I'm gonna go down by 2.5 inches, and then after that on this other side here, sorry the other part was not showing, but then on the end part on the right hand I will measure 5.5 inches, and then I will just make a curve like this. And then I will cut out. So this is the first part of the front piece. So I'm gonna cut out the second part of the front piece, as you can see, like so. So well, on this pattern here I will measure 9 inches. I will make a point for the 9 inches there, and then on the other side here I will also go down by 2.5 inches, and I will also decide on where I want my slit to start, and I marked a point there. And now I will just go ahead and cut out this piece. So now I will just show you how it looks. And here I have 2 pieces from my front. So when I'm cutting on the fabric, I will also add the 2 inches for the sewing allowance, more especially on the sides, because I'll be inserting the zipper on the sides. And I have my front and also my second front piece. And now I will take my front piece, and on the curve here on the front piece I will be inserting the bias on both my two front pieces. And I'll show you when I'm done. So that's it. I've inserted my bias and this is how it looks. But if you don't have a bias, all you can do is just hem. So now I will take both my front pieces and place them like this on top of each other. And after doing that, you see all those green dotted lines. So I'm just gonna make a stitch on those green dotted lines, so it's on the side and on the waist, and everything is joined together. So remember, on my pattern paper I had dots, so I'm just gonna mark out those dots on the front and also the back. And now I will just sew in my dots on the back and also on the front. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just pinning them down before I go to my sewing machine to stitch. And then that's it. I have my dots on the front and also on the back. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna join the sides. I'm gonna place my back and my front right facing like so, and then I will just firstly measure the size of my zipper. After measuring the size of my zipper, I'm gonna make a point on my skirt here on the sides, and from this point where the zipper ends I will just join the two sides together, and I will also insert the zipper. So well, now I've inserted the zipper. As you can see, it's nice, and this is how it looks. So the next part that I'm gonna do is I will be inserting the waistband. So now I'm just gonna be showing you how I managed to cut out this waistband. I have a full length of my waist circumference, my round waist. So I measured 33 inches. If you remember, my waist was 30 inches, so I added 3 inches on my actual waist round measurement. And here my waistband is 3 inches. And this is how I folded the waistband. Now I'll be attaching my waistband to the skirt. So I'm gonna just insert the skirt inside the waistband here like so, and also pin down. So you just open up the waistband and then just insert the skirt in between. And after that, I'll just make a stitch to attach everything together. And well, that's it, and this is how it looks. Thing for me to do is I will hem the bottom, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share my videos. See you on the next tutorial.